you. All right. So, how has that been, everyone? Thank you, Nikki. Have a great day. And we just put the link in the chat. Stella, thank you so much for doing that. And again, we're going to send all the links to your email. But at this session, for the next little while, what I'd love for us to do is to just do a quick recap. Maybe actually first thing first, maybe you can put the link for the summit survey again. Okay, put the summit survey link so that everyone that has not taken the survey can go ahead and do that. But then I'd love to see if there are questions. I still have some of the speakers in the room with us, but then for those of you that are watching the replay, you're not here to ask your questions, so bad, but you have access to these people now, so you can actually connect with them, find out, some extra questions or some clarifications on things that you'd love for them to answer. But then also I want to invite everyone. We're going to actually, guess what? Tomorrow is my birthday, everyone. Tomorrow is my birthday. Thank you. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to be taking a break, and then on Friday we're going to have a masterclass that is going to teach you how to create videos that convert and then repurpose those videos. Okay. So now for everyone that have the replay package, you already have that. For everyone that is in class today, okay, so you registered and you're in class, I'm also going to decide on whether to open that up to you. Okay. So just keep pray that I'm going to say yes to that. So by the end of today, I'm going to make a decision, and then I'm going to invite you guys I might invite everyone to that. But that's only if I do that, it's just going to be for the masterclass. So you get to learn what are some of the things, like what do I say in my videos? What do I say, what kind of like a lot of people don't realize that your videos is an extension of you going into a room. Okay. Like I was in mastermind last week and I was getting clients, just chatting with people. Okay. And it's that you do in person. All you have to do is just bring it online. Okay. And sometimes, because of the fact that we have all this social media, Facebook, oh my God, my uncle, my auntie, and everybody that, that have always complained about the way I talk, they're going to be on Facebook and they're going to watch me and they're going to be like, I don't want to do it on Facebook, right? I can do it on Instagram too, because, the people on Instagram are really polished, and LinkedIn, oh, my ex-boss and all these people are gonna, so we actually make it look like it's a big deal, and then we end up, doing what Nikki was just warning us not to do. We end up hiding. Okay. But one thing that I always want people to know is Zoom is this thing that we're doing on Zoom right here is a live video. Okay. And it's a live video because there are live audiences, people that are here watching live. So you're not performing, like it's not like talking head on TV. You're actually in the room with somebody, and you can start there. You can start on a Zoom room. You can start in person talking to people. And once you understand what you need to say in your videos, it takes away the nerves, and then you're able to do it. Obviously, it doesn't take everything away, depending on where you are, but it helps to master what you need to be saying, the format and the structure and all of that. So we're going to be doing that on Friday at 11 a.m. So for those of you that are not yet there, you're going to, for everyone that, like I said earlier on, for everyone that is in the upgrade, in the VIP, you get my live video script maker, okay, which is just like a thing that you can even put on ChatGPT to say, write give me ideas of videos like this. Just simplify, okay? So that for everyone that is in VIP, you're going to get that. But for everyone that is going to be invited, if you get invited for the masterclass, it's going to be amazing. You know what? I'm just going to invite everyone that is here live to the masterclass, and you can join us, and you're going to learn how to do your videos and then how to repurpose your videos so that you can actually dominate on other platforms. Okay. So we're going to do that. And I believe that's about it. If I'm forgetting anything, Stella, please remind me. But I believe from all of our speakers today, one thing that has stayed with me all through from each speaker to the next is you need to decide as the CEO of your business, you're going into 2024 and you're visioning what the year is going to look like. It's still going to come back to streamline to what are some of the actions that you're going to take. First on a daily basis, and then on a weekly basis, and maybe on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, right? That's going to drive the kind of results that you see in your vision. And sometimes, it comes back to just listening to people, okay? Listening to people, connecting with people where they are. I can't forget Jared's image. I can never forget this now. Jared took his little daughter, 8-year-old, and took her door knocking and said, pretend as if you're really cold, okay? Just so the people can bring him into their home and like, come in, for his real estate business, right? So it's just so, what else can you do? Okay, what's one thing that you can do that would help you to connect with people and help you to listen more, right? Listen more to people, because guess what? There are lots and lots of people out there that even the people they live with are not listening to them. They don't hear them. So if you come out here and you come on social media and you actually genuinely listen to people, you're already connected. They already want more from you. So please, take that seriously. And I love, start small. You don't need to, you don't need to make it big. It doesn't have to be big right from the get-go, right? You can start small and then increase your skill as you go. And then, as Nikki was saying, once you realize that, and I believe everybody said it, once you realize that this environment is becoming toxic for me, the question you start to ask is, what else can I do? What else can I do? What can I do to move out of this toxicity and actually step into the abundance that is there? Obviously, I'm going to have to work through it. I'm going to have to grind through it, but I'll do it because it's much better than just doing toxic, right? So I want to encourage everyone today. You can go out there. It's not going to be, somebody said, I think it was Elona that said you're not gonna get to a point where, no, I think it was Jared that said, you're not gonna get to a point where it's zero risk, okay? There's nothing called zero risk in this world that we live in, all right? Even when you're gonna go on ChatGPT and say, what should I cook tonight? I have mayonnaise and green beans in my fridge, right? It's still risky because, like, what if my people don't like it? What if I don't enjoy it? There's always a risk with everything that we do. And that's in your life, but even in business, there's always going to be a risk. But I want to encourage us, everyone, that you're going to have to, take it one step at a time and move forward and hang around amazing people that are not going to let you quit, that are not going to let you stay in your comfort zone. Now, this is one thing that I have really enjoyed, on this day. And I'm super excited. I really want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to close my year, okay? my 44th year. I am closing my 44th year, with this beautiful, beautiful experience with you all in this room. And as I step into 45 tomorrow, yay, I thanks, Nikki. I just want to say that we can do it. We can do it. There's so much that I believe that God designed each one of us and in unique ways that, yay, come on into the butterfly. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I believe that God made each one of us so unique, and you actually bring a clue. There's a missing piece in this world that only you can feel, right? And so once you master, once you get out of hiding, okay, you're not going to get it by hiding. You're not going to get it by hiding. I personally, I did, after my friend told me, and I got a couple of feedback, not just that one, I got a couple of feedback that I didn't understand how to process at the time. I actually started to hide, and don't get me wrong, I was still showing up, but I was hiding a part of me, like I wasn't bringing my all to the table, because I'm like, if I show this, I'm only showing this and I'm getting this kind of results, how much, like I better just give a polished version of me. But guess what? The world doesn't need the polished version of you. There are so many, Anu said, there are so many fluff, that people are bringing to the world. Why don't you be yourself and let the world see you just the way you are? I really appreciate you all for being here. I really appreciate you all for spending the whole day with me on my last day of the year experience. I really appreciate, each of the speakers. I'm so grateful to God for this opportunity that we get to connect, and the relationship now that continues from today. I really appreciate you all, and I can't end this this experience today without thanking Lima. I'm not sure if she's still there. Okay, she's not in the room. I really appreciate, the support that I got from Lima and her team, from Stella, and from my team, from Emmy, and my coaches, and all of the people that I work with. I really appreciate you all. I'm so grateful for you all, and I just want to say that it's going to be, this is just going to be the limits. Next year is let's fly, right? Let us fly, and the world is yet to see what you've got. God told me a couple of years ago, brought me back to when I was a child. When I was a child, I was in this club in my church called the Girls Brigade. Okay. And we had this uniform, we had all these things that we do, and we match and we sing and we dance and we do all these funny things, but then when we're doing color party is you have a flag, and you're matching, and I was always a part of the color party, and so I was a part of that, and back then when we're training, the commandant would say, everybody should stand at attention. Then you stand at attention, and then when you say at ease, you relax, right? But then, if you want to go to the bathroom and we're in parade, you're not allowed to go out, okay? But you have to ask for permission to fall out, permission to do this. And so we always ask, and then the coach or the commandant will say, permission granted. And I remember a couple of years ago, when I started my podcast, I was doing the podcast, and then one day God said to me, permission granted. You can actually be yourself, and you can actually show the world who you are. And that word stays with me, stays with me. And I want to leave you with that word, permission granted. You can be all that God designed you to be. You can be all that you feel deep within you that you can be. You can actually do it scared, do it shy, but keep going. Okay, keep going until you see that vision that you want to see, that you see deep within you, until you begin to see it in real life, until you begin to see all the people that you're helping, and until you begin to see all the dreams that you've always wanted to fund, right? You know, like I was talking about my children in this little town called Kuje, you know, in Nigeria, where we have about 40 of them now, you know, that we sent to school, and we created a school for them, you know, free. You know, these are people that would not have gone to school. As a matter of fact, the very first few kids that we had, there was one of them that couldn't even read, and she had gone to high school. Okay, she had finished high school and she couldn't read. And bringing all these children together and showing them that they could actually be more, and showing them how to read and write and grow, and seeing them read, you know, this is the passion. This is the desire. This is what I love, you know, as I do all that I do. And as I get each client that come in, I'm excited because I'm able to fund my dreams. I'm able to do all the things that I'd love to do. So I want to encourage you to do that as well. And as we wrap up, and I just would love everybody to, you can unmute and say whatever it is that you want to say, goodbye, hello, whatever. I believe it's just a few of us that are left in the room, you know, but I'm glad that you're here today. Thank you.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you for creating this space to share stories and just learn from each other. So I appreciate you for this.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you.
Yeah. Just want to say thank you as well. It was awesome to share and to get to know more people. It's great. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. And I know that there is so much that we're going to do with each other, even as we go forward. And yeah, we're going to send out all the links in the emails. And for those of you that are watching the replay, move fast. Okay, the replay is available for 24 hours after this. And then after that, you're going to have to get the VIP to get the replays, but you all get all the gifts in your emails. All right. So enjoy the rest of your day. Can we get some music to close off and do some, you know, moving? Some fast-paced, yeah. Fast-paced music would be nice. I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool.